Good morning. It is, well, it's actually noon, but it is January 9th, Friday, January 9th, I think. Hold on, let's check the calendar. My calendar's really cute. Like, it has holiday days. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that today's Friday. Because yesterday was Thursday and we had our meeting. So, it's Static Electricity Day, everybody. So, I don't know, blow up a balloon and put it against your hair. We can do that right now. Can you see this? Alright, there, we celebrated Static Electricity Day. You might notice that I am. And that is because there was, over the Christmas, one of our family friends that I've known my whole life, that my mom, who's in her 60s, knew since middle school, passed away from cancer. And I feel so bad for, her grandkids and her kids, because it sucks to lose somebody any time of year, but to lose people close to the holidays when everything around you is boo, it makes it. And then when that time of year comes around, it's just pulls. And yeah, and then into the new year, a friend of mine who is in his 100, who's 100 this year, or last year he turned 100, who I've known for 10 years, who was one of the patrons at the American Legion when I worked there. He was put into hospice, and you don't get put into hospice because you're healthy and raring to go. And so the day after I found out that he had been put into hospice, I had been visiting him a couple times a month, but since he had been put into a nursing home, which he hated when he had to get put into a nursing home. And then he, well, let me put this photo down. We're not out here trying to dox the whole world. But I found out that he was put into hospice. He stayed at the nursing home, but he was officially moved into hospice care. And so so I went to go see him on Saturday the 3rd, and it was the worst that he had been. And I don't know if it's mean or not, but I don't think it's mean, where I'm just he's ready to move on. He's miserable. He couldn't move. I couldn't understand what he was saying, so I just gave him lots of kisses and told him I loved him. And then he went, he was only awake for a few minutes. He immediately went back to sleep. One moment. Okay, got myself back together. After that is, so I've just been sad. And, the news hasn't been uplifting. I've been desperately trying to reset I'm not worried about AI as much as other people are, for the pure fact of, I can't reset, I want happier things on my algorithm. And so it's if I like something about I don't know, how we need to be nice to everybody and mental health is important. I like that. All I do is hit the little heart. Suddenly I'm bombarded with all of that stuff, or anything even slightly political. And I'm I don't want to see this stuff. But when I like, comment, share, and save to favorites stuff about cooking and crafting and style and fashion, those things don't bombard my thing. I get next to none of it. And I'm doing way more engagement with this other stuff. That's clearly what I'm more interested in. I actively search for it so that the algorithm knows, hey, this is actually what I am seeking out. I don't understand it. They say, oh, the algorithm, but the algorithm is only good when you first join anything. Then it's clean slate. But if you ever want to change or you get into something new, the algorithm doesn't recognize that ish. Okay, the algorithm is not adaptable at all. I'm rambling on about an algorithm, but I've been sad, and I've just been letting myself feel sad. I decided that I've not been motivated. I haven't worked out.
I haven't actively tried to be healthy. I had already bought like some salads and stuff for work, and so I had eaten those, but it wasn't because I was actively seeking it out, it was just because I already had it. My entire room became a disaster because I didn't want to clean up or pick up anything. I didn't think of goals. I just felt really defeated, empty, and sad, and just let myself have whatever, and have just been indulging and letting myself be with no changes, no desire to change, and I'm just generally feeling poopy. However, the last couple days, Thursday and today, are the first days since then that I've felt better, felt somewhat okay, and had energy and motivation to do anything at all. Like, I was just doing what I needed to do to get through the day, and then, like, I can show you. Like, these have still been out since New Year. I didn't even put these away. But, dang it. There it goes. Oh, come here. Now I'm gonna clean you out. I do have a bunch of other ones over there, but see this Nyquil? I've been using it every single night without a care. I used to try to be like, oh, I don't want to use it more than 2 days in a row for whatever. And this time I've been like, just every night taking the dose, and that's it. And I attribute my feeling slightly betterness to the weather, because you might be able to already see that it's really sunny today. And for once, the sun is not a lie. It is almost 60 degrees. It's like 56 degrees in January in the Midwest. That's craziness. We're actually in a record high right now. It was 50 yesterday and warm, and it only got like the low at night when I left work at 11:30 was 45 degrees. So it only dropped 10 degrees from being in the mid 50s, and it's even warmer today. And so we have genuine blue, pretty skies. And I just had to I had a thermal shirt on, but I just wore my hoodie. I didn't even have to wear a second coat or my gloves or anything. So it was so with this weird weather boost, I decided to do some cleaning, which has resulted in this. I hadn't moved, like, you can still see, like, this is a garbage pile back here. But I went through my craft basket to clean it out. I found all kinds of weird stuff. Like, this was in the bottom of it. I don't even know what these random box things are. A tea bag. And it was just a mess like this. There's no organization. So I'm going to fix that.
Hello. So it's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm obviously back home from work and in comfy jammies. I was playing video games when I got off work with Will until just now, and yeah, it was a poopy day at work, honestly. I was just ready to go home. I got annoyed. I didn't get a smoothie. My lunch was unsatisfying. And then there wasn't anything satisfying at all to eat when I got home, so I just kind of had I had a random piece of cheese and a handful of chips, and I had to get another bottle of water. I drank the other one, but yeah, so just feeling generally unsatisfied. I had a really good time playing Phasmo with Will, though, and I'm gonna go to bed, and tomorrow will be more than just me sitting around complaining. Maybe. I don't know. Good morning. It is Saturday, the 10th of January, and I still have so little motivation. In fact, I'm going to shower right now out of shame and embarrassment of being stinky in public. And for ease, I'm going to be wearing the simplest thing I have to wear, which is a sweater dress and some warm leggings or pantyhose, whatever these are. So, here's me now. Look at us going out in our new hat and our fun rain boots. Getting into a car. Isn't this just I know I'm a ball of sunshine, just like the sky's out today, right? I'll pick up once I see Will. And I don't know, the brim of the hat, I don't know how to get just the top. I don't know. I think it's fun though.
So they didn't have the smoothie I wanted in stock, the ingredients. So I got the PB&G wrap. It has honey, peanut butter, banana slices, granola, and a whole wheat wrap. And I didn't finish this cup of tea, but I have this cup of tea. This is the Chai Love tea from the Teasta samples. So I'm just letting that steep on the warmer. And it's a gray, rainy day. So I'm just gonna eat my lunch and I don't know. I decided to go with my simple thing. Like I said, I got a fuzzy on me. But I'm hungry. Let's go get brunch. Ventured out into the world and got foodstuffs and house stuffs and kitty stuffs. So we were going to, after we got back from the store, we were going to go to Applebee's, but they were super duper packed. So we just put in order for wings instead, which I love voodoo fries and Wingstop. And that's where we're heading to before we go to gaming in this poopy weather. This doesn't help a poopy mood, I'll tell you that right now.
Going to, and I don't know if you did it.
I don't think so. We were gaming. I just remembered that we were doing this. It's over now, but we did it.
Got some snow, being a little blustery out. Or I guess as blustery as bare trees get. Feeling a bit better overall and have a little more motivation today. Unfortunately, that motivation comes on a Sunday where everything is closed. So, have to try again over the weekend because I just don't have time during the week, especially because this week the gym opens back up, so my second job starts again. And once I start working out again, I'll feel better too. Anyway, lunchtime. Good morning. Well, once again, it's almost noon. Now, this time I've been up for about an hour and a half, so it's different. But what else is different is that it snowed. And I'm going to... These are my leftover wings. These ones are the Louisiana rub, and these four are the habanero, mango habanero, with some blue cheese. I didn't eat these last night, so I'm going to eat them now. And I have some grapefruit juice. Okay, so Will texted and said that we're going to have, I said if I wanted to go play Magic with the guys at 2. And I said, yeah, I'll be there. So in the meantime, I'm watching The Girl with the Dogs. She takes on more difficult cases. And then I decided to paint this. I've had this for about a year. And yeah, I'm painting it now. I use my lovely Mariah Elizabeth paints. They're all like these perfect pastels named after her characters, and these two colors are like the perfect vanilla and chocolate colors. They're really great. If you want deep bold colors, which I do like, like deep reds or a vibrant royal blue or something, Mariah is not the person for that. But my plan for this is a very classic thing. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that I had the paint got really thick. I'm probably just going to have to redo them, but I did make some flower marks. So I have this purple background, and I'm going to put teal flowers with and then line them with the gold Posca. That's the plan.
Where is my deck? I think it's in this stack. Oh, I forgot my dice. I will open another attraction. I opened a trash bin. Whenever I visit this one, I will too. And we will tap a no.
We're still
blue,
playing, but there's a
a
kitty on the
black,
lap.
a red, a white, and a green for Joda.
This is Tater Tot.
Legendary creatures you control get +X, where X is the number of legendary creatures I
You can
control.
hear her purring.
Whenever I cast a legendary spell from my hand, exile cards from the top
You're
of
being
my
quite
library
cute.
until you exile a legendary non-land card with lesser mana
Just
value.
having
You
a
may
good old
cast that
scritch.
card without paying its mana cost, put the rest on the bottom of my library in a random order. Unfortunately, that does not read Joda, because it's cast from hand.
It also doesn't see itself be cast.
You know what I was thinking? I just got home from Magic. I know, freak out because I have my food here, but I don't have anywhere else to put it. So, and I have some almond milk, and I have like lasagna. My mom makes it really thick, and a piece of Italian bread. Like I said, I'm not up for denying myself much of anything. And I was thinking when I was coming home, oh, maybe I won't put up the vlog because it's boring and I'm just grumbly. But isn't that okay? Why does it always have to be like a happy show? Sometimes life is boring and we're, and just, that's okay. And, yeah. So if you don't like it, that's alright. But it's real, and I think real is more relatable. Probably just gonna, it's like it's almost 9:30. And I will see you guys and the next time I make a video. The next video is probably going to be a court video, because there's a bunch of court stuff going up, but I'm waiting for all the updates to come out, because in the Corey Richins case, the judge pretty much was like, yeah, we're sealing everything because we can, because I think that there were some headlines or something that came out and he didn't like how they were phrased, so he's trying to keep the media out because they misinterpret stuff. It's like, well, people could go in there and misunderstand things too. Like, not streaming it doesn't stop misinformation. It actually corrects information, right? So, because if it's streamed, if a journalist or somebody's in the courtroom and they make a thing about it, then and it wasn't streamed, people were like, well, the journalist said that they were in the courtroom, they're reporting what happened. But if the media put something out that's wrong and it's streamed and on YouTube or wherever, then we can go and look for ourselves and go, wait a minute, that's not what happened. You see? But Judge M doesn't see it that way, so we're just at the mercy of waiting for stuff that gets released.